Ray. Newsstand versus Newsletter embarks on a journey of a classic wrestling year. Were the PWI readers accurate with their assessment of talent? Were the Wrestling Observer newsletter subscribers more right than wrong? Join longtime friends Scotty and Andrew as they talk about Newsstand versus Newsletter.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Newsstand versus Newsletter. I'm your host, the future Hall of Famer, Sky B. I'm going to bring in my co-host, the future Andrew. I don't know what that he's trying to steal my name. He's stealing my stuff, brother.
Nope. Stealing
Yes.
Frankie Kazarian's shit. So
Before we get started, and we're going to upload this probably tonight or tomorrow. How about AEW acknowledging Kerwin passing away? Pretty classy.
it makes sense. Tony worked with him when he was there in '89 and early parts of '90.
Brian seemed awful upset about it. I'm not making light of that. I'm being serious. So
Yeah.
now Kerwin,
Well,
there was him and there's the other cat that nobody likes.
Yeah, that's Kevin Dunn.
Kevin Dunn, yeah. Kevin Dunn's not liked. He's disliked by a lot of people.
Do you know the story behind Kevin Dunn?
Well, I know he's been there since the early 80s. Well, he was there since the early 80s.
Right, but do you know how he got the job? Like how he
Is it something sexual?
No.
Oh, no, I don't know.
His dad was delivering like some tapes. Like they had like taping from Allentown or Poughkeepsie or whatever, and got into a horrible accident, but managed to save the tapes. And Vince looked at that as like such a benchmark. Like he really put that on a pedestal and gave his son a job and had it for life.
Made a lot of money. That guy's not hurting for any cash. He was like, he was like second in charge at one point, wasn't he? Basically, it was Vince. And it was him. And I think at some point he was almost over Vince at times.
I don't know if he was
when it came to running TV. I think he was over Vince a little bit.
Well, yeah, with Vince was too busy like getting PDAs and whatnot.
Pay people off not to ride them out. Not to ride them out for shitting on them and stuff. But anyway, So we're doing 2021. I got the Voice of Wrestling award. So what do you have again?
I have Inside the Ropes Wrestling Magazine. I won't show you the cover because it gives away some of the winners.
We're gonna hop right into the awards, and we're going backwards. Like I'm not gonna go the rest of the year right away. So you have a few more awards than I get. We'll get to them later. We're gonna start just quick here. For me, worst weekly TV show. For you, most underrated. Now, if you want to start with your guessing or me first, what do you want to do?
I'll give it a guess. Is it Impact?
Raw. Yeah, Impact's a good choice, but no, it was World Wrestling Entertainment Raw. I will give you the runner-ups. Oh, that's the wrong. We have NXT at second, NWA Power, AEW Dark, and Beyond Uncharted Territory. Most underrated for you goes with Sorrow. Now, is he in WWE at that point, or is he still in AEW? Or is he in AEW yet?
He's in WWE.
And it was underrated.
And you're right. Cesaro wins underrated. Second place. He actually wins it with 10% of the vote. Second place goes to Ricochet with 5%. Third place goes to Chad Gable with 4%. And honorable mentions totaling 81% of the vote include Sheamus, Ricky Starks, Dante Martin, MJF, Sami Zayn, Sammy Guevara, Kyle O'Reilly, and Eddie Kingston.
Alrighty. Next award for me. Why do I keep going to this wrong one? Worst major show for me. Best interviews for you. Some best interviews. I'm going to go CM Punk in 2021.
Good guess, but it's in fact his rival, Maxwell, Jacob, Friedman.
So he's in the list of most underrated. Like he's pretty.
I was very surprised to see that. But anyway, I mean, it's anybody that received a vote. So best on interviews is MJF. Second place goes to, actually he wins it with 34% of the vote. Second place goes to CM Punk with 21%. Third place goes to Eddie Kingston with 16%.
Yeah, I was going to say Eddie. I keep going.
And votes for others included 22% of the vote, or sorry, 29, and that includes Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, Edge, Chris Jericho, Becky Lynch, Matt Riddle, Miro, and Bryan Danielson.
Man, has Eddie Kicks ever dropped off, man, since 2021? Like, he is not like nothing now, just maybe on Collision, like really dropped off. But I mean, maybe it doesn't work that much. That's a possibility also. So worst big show, that's my category. What do you got?
Well, you be guessing mine first.
I just did. Best in interviews. I said Punk. You said it was it was Jeff.
Right, but I guessed the worst TV show first.
Yeah, but I already picked it. So worst major show.
Worst major show, is it? Jeez, I'm trying to think. Crown Jewel.
It was. I'll read it off to here. And New Japan Castle Attack Night 1. Runner-ups, WWE SummerSlam, WWE Survivor Series, WWE Crown Jewel, WWE Fastlane, and GCW Fight Forever. There we go. So now the next one's a different one. This is an interesting one. It's worst brands, but WWE is not included because they keep winning. This is how they write it. This is how they write it. Since WWE runs away with this award every year, I've decided in 2021 to ban them from this award only. Hence why it's named after. It's called the WWE Memorial Award for Worst Promotion.
Okay.
So it's not WWE.
Is it NWA?
It is not. It is NXT.
Oh, that's cheap.
Yeah, I know.
That's
it is kind of cheap. It's still WWE, but it's kind of shady. But anyway,
100% still WWE. This is bullshit.
Well,
Voices of Wrestling, Joe Gagne, Andrew, I can't remember his last name. Starts with an R, I think. But anyway, those.
Yeah, it should be.
Why is it still on the screen?
Well, because I'm going to read off the runner-ups.
Oh, okay, fine. I was just going to make a point, but that's fine.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead. You can make your point.
NXT is WWE. If you're going to abolish WWE from that category, NXT is WWE.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's like saying, oh, it's not WWE, it's WWF. It's the same thing.
Well, runner-ups are CMLL, Impact, NWA, All Japan, AEW, MLW, MCW.
So every other promotion.
Yeah, basically. For you, Bill Abner, Active Legend Award. Active Legends?
Yeah.
2021? Oh, man. Was Taker still working in 2021? I'm going to go with Taker, because I feel like he was still working.
It's actually the fellow on my blast.
Sting. Yeah, okay.
Sting.
Oh, they love giving the Sting Awards. Legend Awards. Or was it Sting that come back like every other year for a while?
No, that was between Jeff Hardy, Edge, Chris Jericho. Like they seemed to like it was hot potato.
Sure.
Oh, Rob Van Dam got it a bunch too.
Yeah. So Sting, that's a good like award for Sting. I fucking keep going back to the goddamn wrong fucking pair thing. All right, so the next one for me is worst feud of the year, heel of the year for you. So heel of the year, I'm gonna go with Maxwell Jacob Freeman.
Now it's a solid guess. In fact, it is your boy Roman Reigns. He wins it with 47% of the vote. Second runner-up or second place is MJF with 37%. Third place is Kenny Omega with 8%, and votes for others totaling 8% included Cody Rhodes, Bryan Danielson, Matt Cardona, Ricky Starks, Nick Khan, and Seth Rollins.
Khan's on there.
Nick Khan.
That's pretty
some
funny.
Votes.
Okay, so worst feud of the year.
Man, I'm really hurting to remember some of the WWE feuds during 2021. I do have a cheat. I have the PWI, which just scrolling through, looking at some wrestlers to give me an idea. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna go Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. Oh, yeah.
Let's see, or in the Blitz and Wyatt. I mean, listen, no disrespect for Bray Wyatt being dead. That's not a good thing, obviously. Because he wasn't that good, man.
That's garbage.
Like he was really, like I said before, the Wyatt original Wyatt family. I loved him in the Wyatt family. I thought it was fantastic. Once they got away from them, oh my lord, it was just awful. I mean, people are like, "Oh, he's back." You don't want him to come back. Trust me. For you, it's most improved. Oh, runner up. Sorry, you're. Oh no, this is feud here. Will Ospreay, Ibushi for New Japan, Alexa Bliss and A Marie for WWF, Inner Circle versus Men of the Year for American Top Team. I don't remember that AEW. Most improved for you. Oh my God, 2000. I'll go Darby Allin.
Good guess. It's in fact Jungle Boy with 13% of the vote. Second place goes to Tay Conti with 10%. Third place goes to Bianca Belair with 7%. And honorable mentions totaling 70% of the vote included Liv Morgan, Dr. Britt Baker, Dante Martin, Sammy Guevara, Bobby Lashley, Braun Breaker, and Darby Allin.
Well, he was in there last. He was in there. All right. So the next category. Oh my! I literally keep going that same thing. Is worst. Oh shoot! Hold on a second. Did it heal the year for you yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Did I do worst? I didn't do worst match of the year. I screwed that up. So now for me is worst match of the year. Just for me alone, I went ahead. So worst match of the year.
Randy Orton against Bray Wyatt.
You're close.
Oh, man, that match happened.
Yeah, it did. It did.
How
I'm
was it?
guessing. I don't know. I didn't see it.
What?
That was actually.
Fastlane 2021. You're always talking about how that's your favorite pay-per-view of all time. You don't remember seeing Alexa Bliss against Randy Orton.
And I had a runner up for that one. Okay, so last one. I was looking at your awards. Your awards kind of screwed me up a little bit, but this one here for me is best weekly TV show and show of the year for you. Is that like big show of the year for you, or just television show?
Well, I have Supercard of the year. I also have best television show of the year.
Okay, so this is the same one then. Best. Okay, so I'll pick for you AEW Dynamite.
Correct. AEW
Okay.
Dynamite wins it with 68% of the vote. In second place is SmackDown with 20%. Third place is NXT 2.0 with 4%. And votes for others totaled 8%, and that included Rampage, Impact, Fusion, Power, Young Rock, and Monday Night Raw.
They did not like Raw at all.
Young
What
Rock
do you
got
guess?
more votes.
Young Rock's not a good show. What do you guess for me?
I'm going to say AEW Dynamite.
That is very correct. AEW Dynamite wins it with 19 votes. New Japan Strong with 3 votes, and AEW Rampage with 2 votes.
We haven't had any of the same award where
well, that was the first
different.
one. This came up
Where it's been different.
together. The next category: best major show, best supercard. So, best major show for me.
Was it All Out?
Great pay per view, man. Oh, I love that's one of my favorite pay per views ever, right there, buddy. First, I love Kenny Omega as a heel. I don't like him as a babyface. The main event looked lacking as Christian Cage. But the end of that main event was just off the fucking hook, man. You got Adam Cole came back, Danielson came back. It was
Oh, they didn't come
great.
back.
Fucking
They debuted.
true. They just a great fucking pay per view, man. Loved it so much. Runner ups: New Japan Wrestle Kingdom Night 2, DT Noah, TGP Super Fight Festival, New Japan Wrestle Kingdom Night 1, AEW Full Gear, Noah back to Budokan, Stardom 10th anniversary, DG Speedstar Final, AW Double or Nothing, Noah N1 Victory Finals, and New Japan Power Struggle. As
No
you know, there's
Survivor Series.
not one WWF one popped up in that list.
Yeah, good.
What a surprise. For you, I picked the same show.
Yeah, you'd be right. All Out wins it.
Fucking what a great fucking show. I want to go back and watch it again. Go ahead.
With 45% of the vote. Second place is Full Gear with 24% of the vote. Third place is WrestleMania 37. 37 with 11% of the vote. And vote for others totaling 20% included Crown Jewel, Double or Nothing, SummerSlam, and NXT TakeOver 36.
Well, you know, that pay-per-view had the greatest cage match I've ever seen in my life.
NXT TakeOver 36?
No, all out. The best cage match I've ever seen in my life was in that pay-per-view.
The Lucha Brothers against the Young Bucks?
Yep. Yeah, honestly, that's my favorite cage match of all time. I fucking this is when it was really good right now, but it was really good here. Like, just they couldn't miss, man. And they're getting to that point again now. I find, but 2021, man. So first year really getting into it, and I loved it. Like I was a huge fan. Next one, best promotion. I'll pick AW for you.
Yes, that's correct. All Elite Wrestling wins it with 75% of the vote. In second place is World Wrestling Entertainment with 18%. Third place is Impact Wrestling with 2%. And votes for others included up to 5% total. Honorable mentions, Game Changer Wrestling, NXT, Stardom, and Major League Wrestling. So New Japan not having a hot year for the ITR crowd.
Best promotion for me.
I'm going to say,
is
it AEW?
It has its fight forever. The Ultimate Edition of the game fucking sucked, man. I was so mad when I got that. I pre-ordered that fucker, and when I started, like, I didn't mind the gameplay. I thought the gameplay was fun.
The main thing. Play the game.
But the problem was the Creator Wrestler was a bag of shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was horrible. So anyway, New Japan Pro Wrestling second, Noah, Stardom, Dragon Gate, Tokyo Joshi, GCW, DDT, Gotcha Move, and Freedoms. Like WWE didn't make the top 10. But they don't like WWE.
Now I imagine in a couple of years' time that changes. I wonder when they, started getting critically acclaimed and got hot with the whole bloodline stuff. I wonder if Voices of Wrestling took back the WWE not being eligible for the worst promotion because now they may be getting votes for best.
True. Okay, so that one's the same one. Let's go to the next one. Feud of the year. You pick mine, and I'll pick yours.
Was it CM Punk versus MJF? Oh, CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston.
I'll give you the runner-ups. K Omega versus Hangman. Hangman versus Danielson. Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa. United Empire versus Koji. Okada versus Jeff Cobb. Chris Jericho versus MJF. And Nick Cage versus Matt Cardona. I'm going to pick with you. I'm going to go with Punk and MJF.
Good guess, but it's actually Kenny by God Omega versus Adam Hangman Page. That they win it with 37% of the vote. In second place is Edge versus Seth Rollins with 18% of the vote. Third place is Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar with 9% of the vote. And honorable mentions totaling 36% of the vote included Inner Circle versus Pinnacle, CM Punk versus MJF, Eddie Kingston versus CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre versus Lashley. So we have our first chance to pick whether or not we think it's VOW or ITR. You going Kingston Punk?
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with you.
Now, you know what's crazy? MJF and Punk should have been number one all over. That has some of the greatest fucking promos, man.
Yeah, but how much of that was in 2022?
True. Oh yeah, because when they do the dog car match, they do it in 2021. It was 2022.
I think it's 2022. I think it's just like I'm not sure of the timeline. Don't get me wrong.
Because I think it was Punk had the things to Be My Valentine, which is
Oh
obviously
yeah, so it's February.
being a knockback to Piper and Valentine. And when
February
he thought
2022, that is.
yeah, when he thought Punk was turning when MJF was doing the babyface thing and then he just beat the shit out of him. Fucking great. That's a great feud. And the fact I remember it, 4 years later, because I'll tell you right now, brother, in our old age, memory's not the best thing going for us. All right, up to the next one. We're gonna go to match of the year. And is it me? You pick me first? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Danielson versus Omega. Okay, your favorite
I got the
match.
I got the wrong date on that. Sorry, yeah. Oh, what a fucking great match, man! Oh my god! And I mean, I'm not a cage match guy, but that match was just off the fucking charts, man. Like that was the one that made me go, okay, I'll order a pay per view. I'll actually pay money for this. I have no problem paying money for it because that pay per view alone was the one that was like, yeah, I'll do it. Because they just. Do you think they were at their peak in that pay per view?
It's tough to say because while there was a lot of hot stuff going on, there was a lot of stuff that I didn't care for, like the continued push of like Brian Cage, for example, or
Yeah.
Chris Jericho being all over the show. As soon as Jericho was off TV, I think is when, for me, AEW just became.
Oh,
There was no segments where I was like, okay, this part I don't give a fuck about, so I'll just go on my phone or.
well, that's like this. The past like 6 months has been really, because now Collision's almost you can't miss Collision now because
Can't miss
that's so
Collision
good.
and Continental Classic is must see TV. So I think like every time that comes into play, like when that starts, Tony really steps up his game as far as booking.
Yeah, no, it's been really good. So anyway, that's my match of the year. I'll do my runner-ups here. Hold on. So we have that. We have Ibushi versus Jay White from Tokyo, Omega and Danielson from Queens. That one, and I want to tell a story if anyone who still watches. This might be that. Well, hey, they watched the other one. This is the thing about this. I told this story where I had the roommate for a bit, and he didn't even watch. He watched wrestling. I was like the regular old school wrestling fans watched as a kid. And he came downstairs in my house. I was watching in the living room, and that match when they were going crazy before they even locked up. He was just like, "Holy shit, dude! Like that's unfucking real." And then he watched it and said, "Oh my god, that's unreal." And this guy saved me for about 2 months. And every Wednesday he watched Dynamite. He'd be in the living room watching Dynamite. Like he's. And I know we're being AW heavy here, but it's sorry, that's what the awards give us. But there's a reason why, man. It's like they're very good. And they've had their bad stuff too. Trust me. And we're the first ones to admit, like, when they do stuff that's really shitty. Trust us. I mean, I'm the one saying, okay, Continental Classic, let's move on from it. I mean, come on, get past it. It's been months now. Okay, like I get they're having good matches, but you're kind of taking away from what it's for. You know what I mean? Anyway, sorry, go on to the next one. That Will Ospreay and I can't remember TAKAGI. Who's that? Shingo. I can't remember
Oh,
his last name.
Shingo Takagi.
Takagi. Okay, Shingo Takagi. Heyman Page and Danielson. There's a bunch, but But anyway, Young Bucks Blues Brothers love it. People probably seen it. If you haven't seen it, fucking find it. Love it. So your match of the year. I'm gonna go with Danielson and Omega from
Yeah, that's
Queens.
correct. It is
Yeah,
Brian Danielson against Kenny Omega
that's another great match.
From Queens, New York, September 22nd. First runner-up is the Young Bucks versus the Lucha Bros with 16%. Third place goes to Ilya Dragunov versus Walter with 11%. And votes for others totaled 54%, included Edge versus Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns from April 11th in Mania, and Kenny Omega
What was
versus
that? What was
Hangman.
that one? Can you go back for a second? Edge versus Roman Reigns versus Danielson. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I've seen that. I've seen that match. I don't see a lot of the other matches. I'll give it credit. It wasn't a bad match. It made Roman look like an actual beast. Like the way you're gonna hear you know what the finish for that match was, right?
He stacked them, didn't he?
Yeah, he stacked them and pinned them.
Yeah.
They made him look like a badass in that match. Like it wasn't a horrible match. It was half decent. Anyway, keep going.
Kenny Omega versus Hangman Page, November 13 in Minneapolis. I believe that's Full Gear. And Edge versus Seth Rollins, October 21st in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I believe that would have been Crown Jewel.
Yeah, well, fuck Crown Jewel. All right. The next award is Most Outstanding Wrestler for me, Female Wrestler for you. I'm going to pick old Becky Lynch for you. Baxter.
Yes, but it's actually Dr. Britt Baker.
Britt disappearing Baker. We don't know where the fuck she's at. Like, she's gone for a year. Like, where the fuck are you? Like,
well, Thunder Rosa disappeared out of nowhere tonight, so maybe Britt's on the horizon.
It's maybe you know what? I'll tell you what. I want to come back. I mean, before I get into this, I wonder where the fuck Britt's at. I should go to her dentist. I was to get my teeth done in Pittsburgh, all the way to Pittsburgh. And Ruben Soho, I want her to come back. That was a big fan of hers. She was there.
Yeah, but she had a kid, so
that's cool. I get that. But hopefully she comes back soon. And her theme music alone is awesome.
Yeah. So Britt Baker wins it with 41% of the vote. Second place goes to Bianca Belair with 27%. Third place is Thunder Rosa with 6%. And votes for others totaling 26% included Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Deonna Purrazzo, Utami Hayashishita, Bailey, and Sayuri.
Deonna Purrazzo, the hell her name is. She did nothing for me. She was my least favorite wrestler I've ever seen in my life. Nothing at all. Didn't care for it. Most insane wrestler for me. Oh, I skipped tag team later. I'll do that next.
Is it Kenny Omega? Oh,
it's okay, yeah. And his runner-ups are Danielson, Kenny Omega, Nakayama, Ospreay, Zack Sabre Jr., Phoenix, and that's it for that. And I went over tag team league for some reason. I skipped. I don't know why I skipped it. I just flew right past it there. All right, tag team of the year.
Are you guessing mine or am I guessing yours?
No, you're guessing mine. Mine.
Is it the Young Bucks?
Is it the Young Bucks? What kind of questions? Honestly, it's the Young Bucks. They fucking own this award. The Young Bucks win it. Let's see what else we got for runner-ups. We have Lucha Brothers, Dangerous Takers, Kenta Minoura, and Yoma Olawi, Hegugetu, Austria. Oh, fuck, I can't pronounce their names, man. I'm skipping past the Japanese guys. Darby Allin and Sting, Best Bros, T-Hawk. That's it. You know what's in there? Like, FTR's going to be at this point, aren't they? In 21?
I think so, yeah.
Are they really using that badly? They didn't make the list?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I don't know what to do with them. What do they do with them? Like they're now in, but
washing each other's back in the shower.
They fucked that one up. That's how people dropping the ball. All right, your tag team of the year. I'm going with the exact same tag team, Mr. Young Bucks, and they deserve every second of it.
It is in fact the Young Buckaroos. They win it with 32% of the vote. Second place goes to the Lucha Brothers with 20%. Third place is FTR with 19%, and votes for others totaling 29% included the Usos, RK Bro, the Acclaimed, Dangerous Techers, Jurassic Express, Sayuri and Julia, and New Day.
All right, Wrestler of the Year. For you, I'm going with Roman Reigns.
Yes, Roman Reigns wins Male Wrestler of the Year with 39% of the vote. Second place goes to Kenny Omega with 20%. Third place is Bryan Danielson with 17%. And votes for others totaling 24% included Hangman Page, Shingo Takagi, MJF, Eddie Kingston, CM Punk, Darby Allin, Will Ospreay, and Josh Alexander.
All right, guess mine.
I'm going to say Roman Reigns. Oh, Omega.
Omega wins it. Omega wins it. Runner-ups are Shinsuke Takada, Bryan Danielson, CM Punk, Keiji Muta, Takeshita, and John Moxley. You know what? I'll go with Omega on that, but I always give Roman his credit. You know, he finally caught what he needed. Like, it took that guy forever to finally get over with the fans out that they hate him. Full on hate him. They hate him obviously as a heel. But good for him on that. But and that they were kind of a little biased. I found these guys. They really didn't like WWE
So
at
you went
all.
with Omega there?
Like, it was Omega. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
But again, I find these guys are very anti WWE, and I'm not a WWE guy, but they're blatantly anti WWE. Like, it's obvious. They're not even getting the runner up spots. Like, come on, man. Like,
Well, I mean, it's voted, right?
yeah. I wonder how much it's actually voted. I don't believe I don't like the observers, but some of these ones, man, these guys are just. I don't know. They're too anti WWE, and I don't like WWE. I didn't like it back then. I didn't watch it at all. But it's very hateful towards WWE, and this is my theory on it. And we'll get into the halftime, the end of the show.
Well, I still have other awards.
Oh yeah. I want to say this before we go to your awards. Like, I love AEW. I don't watch WWE. I don't watch TNA. But the TNA is successful. Good for them. Let everyone be successful. It's good for everybody. They're all successful. Do you not agree?
Yeah, because it's another place for somebody to find work, and also some wrestlers wind up getting stale if they've been in one place too long, and it's a new fresh coat of paint.
And it's a big thing for
it'll do someone like Powerhouse Hobbs good to work in another territory, or to see guys like Andrade flipping back and forth. It's fun.
And the thing is, it's fun for us as fans because we get the whole. I remember back in Nitro days when I remember Jared jumping a couple times, I think.
Yep.
But it was a big deal when Nitro, who's coming.
Jared Waltman.
But the thing is, it's everyone's so hateful towards each other. If you like WWE, all the power to you. I don't like it. I don't think it's good. That's my personal opinion. But don't come to me and be like, that's all that's out there. It's definitely not. And we see that now. So you have more awards. Yeah, let's go over your extra awards. Where they at here on the bottom? So we have for you Manager of the Year, Paul Heyman.
Yes. Paul Heyman wins it with 62% of the vote. Second place goes to Don Callis with 12%. Third place goes to Tully Blanchard with 5%. And votes for others totaling 21% included Taz, Arn Anderson, MVP, Sting, Dan Lambert, Jim Cornette, Malcolm Bivens, and Mark Sterling.
I miss Dan Lambert. Yeah. I really miss him. I don't know what he's doing now. Like, does anyone have an idea what he's doing? Just kind of like sitting on the shelf.
I have no idea. He was my issue with Dan Lambert is he was too involved in the Cody vortex.
Yeah.
If you got Dan Lambert, it was involved with Cody, and I was fine with like as far as 2021 being like the apex of AEW. You got to remember there was the stuff with Cody that was boring as hell. There was the stuff with Jericho, which was not my favorite. So there was stuff on the undercard and in the mid card that I could.
It's always like that in pro wrestling. Every great year
I find now with AEW, like there's nobody that I'm dreading. Like I'm fine with it, the rosters and the matches that Tony's making.
All right, best babyface of the year. I'm gonna go with your boy, Shit Magnet Punk.
It's a solid guess, but it's actually Hangman Adam Page.
Adam Page. Okay.
He wins it with 47% of the vote. In second place is Chick Magnet Punk with 11%. In third place, Big E with 9%. And votes for others totaling 33% included Darby Allin, Bianca Belair, Drew McIntyre, Jungle Boy, Edge, Eddie Kingston, and Bryan Danielson.
First one, commentator of the year. I will pick Tony Schiavone.
Good guess, but it's actually Pat McAfee.
Oh God, no. How's that possible? He's awful.
He wins it with 33% of the vote. In second place with 20% of the vote is Excalibur. And there's a tie for third place with Jim Ross and Tony Schiavone, both getting 13% of the vote. Votes for others totaling 21% included Taz, Kevin Kelly, Corey Graves, Beth Phoenix, Wade Barrett, Chris Jericho, and Ian Riccaboni.
And last but least, character of the year. And I'm going with Because I don't know. I'm trying to think what they consider a character. I don't know.
The tribal chief, Roman Reigns,
Okay.
with 26% of the vote. In second place is MJF with 15%. In third place, Malachi Black with 5%. In third place, oh sorry, there was a tie. Third place as well is Orange Cassidy, also with 5%. And votes for others totaling 49% included Darby Allin, Miro, Eddie Kingston, Paul Heyman, Dr. Britt Baker, Seth Rollins, Adam Cole, and Danhausen.
I still pop for Cassidy. And like, yeah, I love Orange Cassidy comes on. All right, so that was the awards.
And
Go ahead.
I also want to add that Inside the Ropes, the publication that I got these awards from, also did writers awards. And I will just say this, everything was the exact same except for 2 awards. Three awards as far as the difference between the readers and the writers. And where they disagreed was that the writers picked for rivalry of the year Hangman Page versus the Elite. Second runner-up was Edge versus Seth Rollins. Third runner-up was the Pinnacle versus the Inner Circle. And for most improved, they went with Tay Conti with 21%. Second place, Dr. Britt Baker with 14%. In third place, Bianca Belair with 12%. And they also had, for most underrated, Mustafa Ali with 13%, Chad Gable with 8%, Ricochet with 8%, and there was another one I forgot. Best on interviews, they went with Eddie Kingston with 38%, MJF in second place with 21%, and Chick Magnet Punk in third place with 8%.
All right. Interesting. Okay, so let's get into the world of sports, music, TV, and entertainment. So for sports, the NFL, which team had the best record? I'll give you one hint. There's 4 of them.
Oh,
They all went 12-5.
I'm going to say Kansas City, Buffalo, San Francisco, and the Rams.
Kansas City got that right. You got the Rams right. The next 2 didn't get.
Oh,
The Titans. Yeah, they had a weird year. And the Dallas Cowboys. Who was better than Cowboys? Lots of people do. Yeah, that
5
was the
years
year.
ago.
Yeah, that's well. We'll get to the rest of it. Worst record in the league. Worst team, I guess.
Was it the Jets?
Jaguars. 14-3. Super Bowl
3 and
champions.
14?
3-14, yeah. 14-3, they were worst in the league.
Was it Tampa? Oh, the Rams.
LA Rams. Super Bowl MVP. Well, there it is there. So I kind of gave it away. Cooper Cup. MVP of the league.
Was it Lamar Jackson? Oh, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. First overall pick.
2021. Was it Baker Mayfield?
Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
And so we got that. Okay, so baseball. Best record in baseball.
Was it the Dodgers?
It was the Giants, 107 wins.
Okay.
And they didn't worst record in the league.
Was it Detroit?
There was 2 teams. Sorry, 2 teams had the exact same record.
White Sox?
No, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks, and the Baltimore Orioles both were 52 and 110 losses. World Series. Who won the World Series that year?
Was it the Dodgers?
It was the Atlanta Braves.
Oh, right.
World Series MVP. I'll just pop it up here. I'll make a guess.
Oh.
Corey Solder. And I think my mouse started to go down. What the hell? Give me a second here. Oh, why? My mouse isn't moving down for me. There we go. That was odd. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I can't stop pitching. We're just going to say them. Cy Young for AL.
Was it Verlander?
Right. Cy Young for NL.
Clayton Kershaw?
Corbin Burns, Milwaukee. AL for MVP for AL.
Aaron Judge?
What's on it?
Oh, right.
MVP for NL. National League.
Yeah. Was it Freddie Freeman?
Bryce Harper. And first overall picks Henry Davis. Not going to guess that. NBA best record.
Was it the Los Angeles Lakers?
Utah Jazz 52-20. But it was a short year too. Worst record.
San Antonio?
Houston 17-55. Who won the finals that year, 2021?
Was it the Lakers?
It was the Bucks 4-2. MVP?
Giannis.
Yeah. MVP of the league.
Also Giannis?
No, Djokovic.
Oh.
And first overall picks Cade Cunningham by Detroit. NHL best record.
Was it Tampa?
Colorado.
Oh.
Worst record.
Montreal Canadiens?
Buffalo Sabres. In the finals, who won the finals?
Was it Tampa?
Tampa over your Montreal Canadiens, 4-1.
Yeah.
MVP of the finals.
Kucherov?
It is the goalie. I think it's Andrea. From Tampa. League MVP.
Connor McDavid?
That's correct. And first overall pick. Do you remember who that was in 2021?
Was it Connor Bedard?
Owen Power. Is he any good? If I don't watch that, is he any good?
No, not for a first overall. Like he's fine, but there's expectations if you're drafted first.
Movies. Top grossing movie in 2021. You can guess or I can just tell you. It's up to you.
I'll give it a guess. Is it an Avengers movie?
No, I don't think it's Avengers, but it's one of them range ones.
Oh. No.
It's in the Spider-Man, No Way Out, No Way Home. Okay. Top streaming movie.
Same.
Hoda. Never heard of it.
No, me neither.
Best picture of the Oscars.
Hoda?
Hoda, that same one.
Yeah.
Best directing, I'll just say Jane Cameron, The Power of the Dog. Best actor.
Daniel Day-Lewis?
Will Smith for King Richard.
Oh, right. Was this a slap? This is a slap here.
Yeah. He won after the slap. Best actress.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jessica Chastain, she played Tammy Faye Baker. TV, top rated show, not football related.
Is it 60 Minutes?
Yellowstone. So I try to give that sort of stuff that I could. Most streamed show.
Is it Stranger Things?
No, it's Criminal Minds. I found it very odd.
That is odd.
Best comedy at the Emmys.
trying to think of what even was out then. I have
Pretty
no
good show,
clue.
actually. Ted Lasso. Not bad.
Okay.
I've seen it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Best drama. Another good show.
Better Call Saul.
Not The Crown. Where they play the Queen. That's actually a pretty good show. Best actor in a comedy.
Is it the guy from Ted Lasso?
Yeah. He's George Wendt was his uncle.
Oh no, I did not.
Yeah, his uncle's George Wendt. Yeah, that's how he got the Saturday Night Live was through George Wendt. Well, he was good, but I think George Wendt kind of helped him get in. Best actress in a comedy.
What's his name?
Jason Sudeikis. I think Sudeikis is his last name. I can't really spell. It's Sudiekis. Yeah, he's really good. He's really good in Saturday Night Live too. He's really good. Very see the thing about Saturday Night Live is, and we'll get to the next thing. It gets a lot of. There's some good stuff, man. Like I've been getting a lot on YouTube. I don't, but listen, I'll say it, man. Some of it's really good. It's really, really funny. Some of it's bad, but you know what, man? You go back and watch the last 75, the glory days. There's some garbage in that stuff too,
Oh,
man.
I agree. I've
Like,
always
but
thought it was a very overrated show.
it's overrated. But I see, for me, it's been so bad. Anything is just a nice, fresh, take. AM heroin is great. That's really funny. The vape, the meth vape. You ever see that commercial?
No, I don't
He's
watch
like,
Saturday Night Live.
it's like, oh, I can smoke meth wherever I want. He's like, hey, you can't smoke it. He's like, oh, it's only meth. Like, you're naked. You're in my living room. He's like, oh, okay. It's pretty good. It's not bad. All right, so let's best actress in a comedy.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Jane Smart Hatch, and she was really fucking awesome in 24. She was in 24 one season. She was really good. Best actor in a drama.
Bob Odenkirk.
No, not yet. I think it was Better Call Saul's happening. It was Josh O'Connor. I'll have to look back and see if he was in the running. That's from The Crown. And best actress in a drama.
No clue.
Olivia Colman for The Crown. You know what? Give me a second because I want to see if I delete some of these. If I can get down, I want to get down because I have some really the music, man. Oh, it's so fucking shitty. Actually, the first one's not bad. Top selling album.
Beyonce.
30 Adele, and I don't mind Adele. She's good. She's talented, like really talented. So I'll give her that. I'm not like a huge fan of music, but I'll give her credit for her talent. You know what I mean? Top streaming album.
Taylor Swift's album.
Sour Olivia Rodrigo, and I'll tell you, bro, I had that cover. It is the most just cringy looking shit I've ever seen in my life, man. Awful. Your top streaming song of the year.
I'm not sure on the year. Was it WAP?
Stay the Kid Larry. I don't know who the hell he is, but garbage. Record of the year.
Cardi B.
Leave the door open. Silk Sonic. Was I looked at the picture, and Bruno Mars is in that little band. That might be half decent, actually. We are. What's the album of the year? I just kind of said it out loud.
Was it Bruno Mars?
No, We Are by John Bestie, and the VMA Video Music Award of the year goes to. I wouldn't know any of these people, dude. So just throw anything out there.
The Weekend.
Vote. No, it's Little Nas X.
Oh, okay.
Call me your name. And the last but least award, highest selling video game of the year.
Zelda.
Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Oh,
And ladies and gentlemen, that is that. And I cannot do commercials because commercials really aren't relevant in 2021. I looked through them. I'd love to get some more 90s. I love the 90s commercials. They're phenomenal. Like, I'd love for you to find maybe a 90s award. We can go through that. I can do RSPW. Just for the commercials alone, man. Because pay-per-view commercials are so much better back then. Running up, but I find now, man, I look for them. There's really not any out there.
Yeah, it's a different time.
I mean, yeah. But I'm trying to see. Is my whole side is screwed up over there with my pictures? It's not moving either way, up or down. That's fucked up. But anyway, yeah, 2020 not bad. I wasn't a big fan of my people. I found really biased. I mean, listen, AW had a rocking year in 2021, and I was a huge fan. Got me fully back into wrestling. What do you think? I was out of wrestling fully for about what 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, pretty much. You were just football.
Yeah, and I mean, brought me back, man. AEW, and people can say they want AEW, but from my standpoint, man, like I said, that pay per just blew me the fuck away when I seen that. That was just like, okay, these guys are worth it. Great, and I mean, looking forward to the next one coming up, Revolution. We buying that? I think I don't like the stip they put in because he kind of shows Hangman's got to win.
Well, actually, there are alternate year-end awards here. Like I was just scrolling through the magazine, seeing what else was in here because it is a pretty interesting magazine. Like in the back, they have personality, a wrestler spotlight on Kona Crush.
He did. He ain't alive no more.
I know. It also has a video review of World Tour '96, posters of the past talking about Royal Rumble '97, Shawn Michaels' debut action figure on the AWA Remco line. Just a neat little publication that also has like house show results from 91 and 92, like Supercard Showdown between Super Brawl 2, a Saturday night's main event, and LPWA Super Ladies Showdown. Has a list of who was champions at this time during 91 and 92. 20 questions with the blue meanie. That didn't work. Talking about Leaf Cassidy,
Oh yeah,
the future Al
Yeah, yeah.
The birth of the Royal Rumble, the '88 version. But anywho, the alternate year-end awards. Best celebrity involvement of the year. Care to take a guess on that?
No.
Shaquille O'Neal. If you remember, he was
AEW.
AEW, yeah.
Yeah, I
He
remember.
teamed with debuting Jade Cargill against Cody Rhodes and
See, that
Red
was
Velvet.
before my time. I wasn't watching at that point. I came in later.
Suit of the year.
I don't know.
Bobby Lashley's red suit.
Okay.
Fashion choice of the year is Don Callis shoes without socks.
Oh, fucking Don Callis. You heard he called in the Observer, right?
He did?
Yeah, he called in to cut a promo on the freaking Best on Wrestler. It's pretty funny.
The Jimmy Wang Yang Award, most egregious facial hair of the year, went to the Jackson brothers, the Young Buckaroos.
Yeah.
Best announced team banter of the year went to Nigel McGuinness and Andy Shepherd on NXT UK because that's where Nigel used to be. McGuinness playfully hammed up on heel duties opposite the derisive Shepherd, who gave us as good as he got. We're going to resist the temptation to recommend either for promotion to one of the main broadcasts. It would only invite greater scrutiny of their commentary. So it doesn't go into what it is specifically, just their banter. Honorable mention was Wade Barrett and Beth Phoenix. Most unnecessary long match of the year went to Utami Hayashishida versus Sairui at the Tokyo Dream Cinderella event. It was apparently a half-hour long match. Worst gimmick of the year went to Nikki ASH. That was when Nikki Cross was doing like a Hurricane Rosie superhero garbage gimmick. Flop of the year went to Karrion Kross. Comeback of the year went to Chick Magnet Punk, of course. Most troubling promotional tactic of the year. The sponsored match that overshadows the match itself. The Zombie Lumberjack match at WrestleMania Backlash that existed to promote Netflix's dire Army of the Dead flick. and the Red Notice and Pizza Hut campaigns that temporarily held Survivor Series hostage. Best year of the year. I don't know what that means. Roman Reigns.
Say
Worst.
something.
Go ahead.
I just want to talk about the whole thing. You ever hear the Domino's story about Jericho and Gage?
Oh, when they had the pizza cutter spot, then went to Domino's commercial.
And Domino's flipped out. And Jericho said, what? To give you free publicity. What the fuck's wrong with you? What are you mad for?
Worst year went to Keith Lee because of his COVID. Not much change there, Keith. All right.
Yeah.
That was inside the rope.
And we have, so again, I agree with Voice Wrestling but I still don't really like the way they do their thing. I think it's a little bit biased. When you name an award after the meeting, that's kind of bad. But, it is what it is, right? People, thank you again for watching Newsstand versus Newsletter. We'll be back in another time soon enough with some more awards for your viewing pleasure.
Okay, the first one is Billy Jack. Billy Jack was voted by all you fans all over the world as the most improved wrestler of the year, and I'd like to give him the plaque right now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the man who received over 12,000 votes. 12,000 votes as the most popular wrestler of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the plaque, and now here's the man who won it by your choice, the former world